just took the UTME, right, and you're wondering what next to do. You're anxiously awaiting your results and you feel really idle just thinking about it. Well, it's absolutely normal. There are lots of things you can start doing now to keep you productive, optimistic, and on the right track, which is what today's video is all about. Hi besties, welcome to my channel. Stay with me because we're going to be exploring 6 things you can be using your time to do right now while awaiting your results. The first and major thing I consider really smart for you to start doing right now is to start researching on your course, researching on your institution. Find out if you actually made the right choice. You know, simple Google search is okay. Maybe you might have picked a school and you found out late that the school, it's not accredited for it. This will be your time to find out all of this. Maybe you did not do proper research before picking that university. So you can do your research now rather than thinking about how you did not do well in your exam or how you did well. Start thinking about your institution, if it's actually the best one for you. Start thinking about the course you studied. Are you still passionate about that course? Do you think you actually enjoy that course in the long run? So that is what you should actually start doing now while awaiting your results. Second thing I consider a really smart is to learn a new skill. It may even extend. You may have even gotten your results and you may still be acquiring the skill. It doesn't just end when you get your results, but the skills is the order of the day now. Skills is the order of the day. What you study may not even cater for you, but the skills you have can be your life support. So take this time to learn a skill. It may not be something handy like a hand skill or whatever. It could be something digital. You could learn video editing, you could learn designing. All of these things are very helpful. Me, I'm not an exception to learning a skill. Like, I did learn a skill after my JAMB examinations. I started learning how to sew. I started learning how to edit videos, just to keep me busy and remove that exam fear from my mind. I hope you get it right. The third thing I consider really wise for you to do, especially if you're a student that still has exams to write, is to start preparing for your WAEC and post-UTME. Some students take the JAMB examination while they're still in secondary school. Others take it maybe 1 or 2 years or 5 years or 70 years after secondary school, depending on who you are. So some students still have WAEC to write because JAMB ends on the 5th and on the 6th WAEC starts for my state, River State. So why not start preparing for your exams? Take this time and start preparing for your exams. Some universities take post-UTME, some don't. So start preparing for post-UTME with this time you have now. It's smart, right? The fourth thing, which is actually my favorite, it's one of my favorite things to do, is to read books. Like, I'm a bookworm. Yes, I'm a bookworm. I read books. Like, I enjoy reading books a lot. So I encourage you, read books. It will be books on finance, on productivity. I love books, inspirational books that will, help me learn more, help me boost my intelligence. Not so much critical books, but just books that are self-development books. The kind of book you like may not be the kind of book I like. So know yourself and find out the type of book that you love and start reading books. You may not be a busy person. Probably you're just a young person. You don't have any family to attend to. You don't have any business to attend to. You're just at home. Why stay idle? Take a book and read it. Learn something new. The fifth thing I consider you start doing is to start improving your writing and speaking skills, because these are skills that you're going to find really useful in the university. You have to learn how to communicate effectively to people, how to give out your points in a way that is very clear. I didn't learn this. This is kind of like a mistake I made. I didn't learn this during my free time when I was at home. I had to start learning this in university, and it was kind of like it wasn't balanced. There were times I would need to say something, but I would not even know how to communicate it, how to speak it out, but I know I'm a good writer, but speaking is something you should focus on. And also writing, you're definitely going to have English courses, so to save your time the stress of going to learn like a newbie, you could just be a master at it. Start learning it now. Write things you're interested in. Talk on things. Just talk to yourself. Communicate to people, interact with people, and finally, this is the time to plan the next step. Always have a plan B, because you may have written the exam, you feel confident, but things may not go as you planned it to go. Things may turn around, you may not get your admission, God forbid, that's not what I'm praying for, but you know, things change, things happen, so you should always have a plan B. So take this time now to plan your next steps, because things can happen, so that if things do not go as planned, you will not be stranded and you always have something to fall back on or fall forward on. So smarties, we've come to the end of this video. So what I just want to put out to you guys is, don't just be idle within this period. Don't just stay like that, you know. Engage in one or two things, do something, plan the next steps, and hope for the best. I can't wait to hear the testimonies of your good results, because I'm waiting patiently to hear it, you know. So engage in one or two things within this period and just keep yourself busy. I hope you found this video helpful, because I just suggested things that I know you would find helpful. Even though you don't find them helpful in the short term, you find them helpful in the long term. So start engaging in one or two things. Like this video, because I know you found it helpful. Comment anything you have and click the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, Smarty.